I'm training to run a sub 48 second 400 outdoor. So far this indoor season, while dealing with injury and sickness, I have gotten down to a 52 second 4x4 split. This week in training, we have one of the worst workouts of my life and some plyometrics, and then at the end of the video, I get to compete in another open 400 and a 4x4 at a meet. We started out Monday with a brutal workout. I was a distance runner for years and have now been a sprinter for about 1 to 2 years, and in all that time, I'm not sure any workout was this painful. I was seeing all my teammates absolutely dying, and I was so nervous to get into it myself.
Scale of 1 to 10, how bad?
8.
8 out of 10?
9, 10, 11. Is it 12? 12?
It's off the charts,
No,
all right.
I've been slowly figuring out how to work around and fix the injury in my hip, so we have been making slow and steady progress with that.
I think I'm ready, but I'm freaking out. This is gonna be so hard. Are we gonna have to start without bleeding? We have to suffer by ourselves? Oh. What's gonna be bad is when we run the first rep, which is supposed to be easy, and the first rep already hurts. That's when you know it's an issue. I don't know, dude. Moaning's a common occurrence in here. I had to cut out like 4 moans from my last video. It's 200, kind of easy. 30, 31, 1 minute rest. 200, not so easy. 27, 28-ish, 1 minute rest. 200 burning all out, and then like 7 minutes rest, then we do it again. This is gonna be the hardest workout of the year. I can run an okay 4 right now, but there's no way I'm in shape to handle this workout. Literally no way.
So we're going rep 1, rep 2, rep 3. So this is pace in kilometers per hour. So 23.2, 25.7, 28.8 by rep 3, okay? So like, it's not bad. It's progressive in intensity for each rep. 60-second recovery, right? And then we're doing 7-minute set recovery. After we're done with that, I'm gonna give you 4 minutes, and then we're gonna end with 3 150s. You can ask them, the first one's gonna be shit. After that, 2 and 3 feel a lot, like your legs feel a lot better. Obviously you're gonna be out of breath and fatigue, like you just ran a hard workout because you did. But like running wise, you'll actually kind of feel a little bit rejuvenated.
So we're at 31 second pace, 28 second pace, and then 25 second pace. 1 minute rest. This is gonna hurt.
Hey, this workout not for the weak. This workout not for the weak. This is what Blutton does.
Winning conference.
Oh no, that's way too fast.
The first rep is easy, just like it's supposed to be, but the rest is so short it still felt taxing.
I started out like 7 kilometers per hour faster than I was supposed to be. Hopefully this is waterproof. I just dumped water.
It'll soak it up, it's a sponge, right?
Good thing I bought the warranty.
25.7, 24.8.
It's broken! Dude! Nothing's showing up.
The second one is where things really started getting difficult. And by the way, running on these treadmills is at least 15% harder than running outside. I'm terrible at it.
My legs already burn. Do your legs already burn, Russ? You didn't feel anything?
You didn't feel anything ever. We got 1 more and we get 7 minutes, right?
The last one was brutal. It took everything I had to keep from falling apart, and this was only the first of 2 sets. I do seem to take the treadmill workouts harder than some of the other guys, so I try to give myself some leeway if I don't hit the paces I want to.
Average about 27 mid instead of 28 mid. My legs are already dying.
Go. I think it's more effort-based on this than anything.
That's fair.
Like on a track, it'd be a lot easier. Like, hey, this is the time structure that we need to run, right? And this is gonna be so up and down and consistent based off how you run. So,
That's fair. I promise you it was effortful. We're good. This is light.
about halfway on set recovery.
My legs are still just as tied up as they were when I stopped. Make me a short sprinter right now. We're more than halfway through our set recovery and my legs still don't work. A lot of regrets is what I'm feeling. Running a 400 is way easier than this.
About a minute. Deep breath, bring the heart rate down a little bit. Second step, just take it 1 rep at a time. You guys are already at the halfway point. It's easier from here.
Like that. Hell yeah. Good work, y'all.
That was really bad. And that was the slow one.
When you're ready.
By the second rep, I was starting to slide off pace.
I'll do what I can, but I don't have it.
Sir, first pace good.
Pace.
Yeah.
I was already falling off the last one.
Yeah.
This is so hard.
On the last one, I just tried to hold myself together the best I could. I think I hit pace toward the beginning, but it was all downhill from there.
I didn't even make it 200. I was gonna fall off. We have 3 150s next. My legs won't work. It's like there's hot lava in my hamstrings.
Start about 60%. Try and progress up to 90 at the end. It doesn't necessarily have to be 90. More just working smooth and gradually progressing.
I literally don't think I can jog. I'm gonna try. Body's giving up.
It probably seems like I'm being dramatic, but I'm telling you guys, I was fried.
I couldn't even make myself move. Two more. Starting to feel my hip a little bit now. Just one more though. Dizzy. My legs are shot. I just got one more. This is easily the worst workout of the year. It's not even close. I don't know how you hit those 150s so fast. Good job, man. That's crazy. I've been better. Just a rough day, man.
You good?
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah. Might be the hardest workout of my life. Good job, man. All right, we're good. Hey.
The next day was supposed to be a block start day, but I was feeling pain in my hip just warming up because of the hard workout the day before.
Ooh, what the? My ankle just gave out. That felt pretty decent, but I'm having to be really careful with my hip. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I can't even get through the excels. I'll try bounding. I don't know how it'll feel. I can definitely do like...
I wouldn't even like, it doesn't have to be like a whole lot of momentum and stuff. It can just be like really like overemphasized like the vertical and stuff. Okay.
I've been put on power training protocol because I failed speed training protocol.
I started out with some light mini bounds and progressed into full bounds, emphasizing vertical force like coach suggested. After that, I moved into some single leg bounding and then some hurdle hops in the air. This all felt pretty great. My hips slowly got worse as I went, but I'm feeling powerful and strong.
It's so frustrating not being able to do the normal workout. But hey, at least I can move.
Then I threw in some lateral pogos just to get a different stimulus.
I did some bounding, some single leg repeat hops, a bunch more bounding. I think that's pretty much it. How are you feeling? It definitely aggravated the hip. We're done. I said we're done. We're done, bro. Stop. Bro, we're done, bro. Stop, bro.
After that, we had an active recovery day Wednesday and a pre-meet day on Thursday. I've been having an issue of feeling super loose in a bad way at meets, so I asked coach if I could do some bounding to activate my central nervous system and increase my muscle tension so that I felt good and snappy for my races. It wasn't a perfect fix, but it definitely seemed like it helped, and I'll continue doing a tiny bit of high intensity work the day before meets from now on. Also, I started getting sick the day before this, which was awful timing, and I was not pleased to say the least. Then it was meet day. I was super excited to compete in the Open 400 for the first time this year. I warmed up slowly and carefully to make sure my hip was fully functional, and then started getting super nervous because I remembered I had to compete out of blocks for like the third time ever in my life. After some strides, I was ready to go. I had some great competition. I was in a heat with my teammate Russell and another guy from our conference, both of which have broken 50 in the 400 outdoors. My plan was to get out as hard as possible for the first 100 to 150, and then see what I had left by the end of the race, but things did not go as planned. This track is notorious for having very little traction, as in you can stand in spikes and spin in a circle because there is literally no grip. I got out surprisingly well, but right when I went around the back half of the first curve, I felt my spikes start slipping on the track and had to pull my effort back about 10 to 15%, which I think single-handedly cost me the race. I only came through in about 24 mid, and at that point there isn't much you can do for a good time. I did start closing the gap coming into the final curve, unsurprisingly, considering my tortoise-paced first lap, but I couldn't make up the large gap in time, and Russell and his competitor both finished strong. I hit a 52.04, which, considering how I've been training through injury and then a last-second sickness, I'm okay with. I'm very frustrated with the slipperiness of the track and think that I had more to give. But then we were right off into the 4x4. Our starter Bladen has been struggling a little bit with getting out fast, but considering the first lap of my 400, I don't blame him for a second. It's really tough, especially because we don't have an indoor facility to train in, so the only practice we get on tight curves is in the 4 to 6 indoor meets we attend, and that's it. Speed is a skill, and speed around tight curves is a completely different skill that we don't have the opportunity to develop. That's a big part of why all of us perform like completely different athletes outdoors. The advantage to a slower first lap is that he had a lot left going into his second lap, so get ready to see a monstrous kick. This other guy actually started to pass him around the curve, but Bladen was not going to let that slide. He dropped his head and pushed hard down the straight to hand off in first place. Des took over and got out hard to claim that first place spot. He still isn't used to running 400s, but his max speed is so good he pretty much looks like he's jogging while he holds our lead. He came through in a very smooth 26 and then tried to push it into his next lap. You can see him starting to extend our gap on the other teams. He started to tie up, but he brought it in pretty well to Russell, who completely missed the handoff and added about a second or two onto Desmond's split. Then, just like always, Russell took off like a bullet. He gapped our competitors super early and only extended it from there. He came through the 200 just under 24, looking like a machine. You can see him start to lock up on the backstretch, but we had a really big lead by this point. I left a little bit too early for this handoff, but we made it work. I tried to get out hard, but was still struggling with the curves and not sure my legs would function after the open 4. Also, while I love having such talented teammates, running all these 4x4s by myself is difficult. It'd be nice to have more competition every once in a while. I came through the first lap in just over 24 seconds, which is about half a second slower than where I want to be. Luckily, I was feeling really strong and smooth. I started pumping my arms hard along the back straight and tried to maintain that momentum through the curve. I finished around 51 mid and I was really happy with the performance. If you guys stuck around this long, thank you so much for watching and I'm excited to bring you some more racing next week. I'll see you in the next one.